Hollywood has never been short on grand gestures. Diamonds, couture gowns, luxury cars, such extravagance is simply part of the landscape. But when Outlander's beloved star Caitriona Balfe revealed the huge gift she once received from her co-star Sam Heughan, the world paused to listen. Not because of what the gift was, but because of how she spoke about it, eyes sparkling with mischief, voice tinged with warmth and affection. This wasn't just another celebrity anecdote. It was the kind of story that made fans lean forward, hungry for every word. The revelation came during an interview when Caitriona was asked about the most memorable gestures she'd ever received. At first, she brushed off the question, laughing that she wasn't one to be swayed by material things. But then, with a knowing smile, she leaned closer to the mic and teased, "Well, Sam once gave me a huge gift." "Really huge?" the interviewer pressed. Her deliberate emphasis sent the internet into overdrive. What could she mean? Those familiar with their bond knew their relationship was anything but ordinary. For over a decade, Sam and Caitriona have shared the screen as one of television's most iconic duos, Jamie and Claire Fraser. Their on-screen chemistry is the stuff of legend, but off-screen, their friendship is just as adored. They tease each other in interviews, stand side by side on red carpets, and speak of one another with an affection that never feels rehearsed. So when Caitriona hinted at a gift, huge enough to linger in her memory, it felt like a rare glimpse behind the curtain. Instantly, the internet exploded. Twitter threads, TikToks, fan forums, each more speculative than the last. Some imagined diamonds or designer pieces, others believed it was something emotional, maybe a deeply personal gesture linked to their shared Outlander years. One viral post summed up the mood: forget Jamie Fraser's love letters, Sam Heughan giving Caitriona a huge gift is the real romance novel. Entertainment outlets joined the frenzy with headlines like, "What was Sam's huge gift?" and "Balfe drops hint about Heughan's surprising gesture." Old photos resurfaced, fans dissected details, even her jewelry choices became clues. Was that necklace a token from Sam? Did he surprise her with something monumental? But what truly captivated people wasn't the speculation, it was her tone. Caitriona wasn't exaggerating for drama, nor downplaying the moment. Her laughter was soft, nostalgic, like she was reliving a memory that still warmed her heart. "It was huge," she repeated, voice playful but tender. For longtime fans, that statement carried weight. Caitriona has always been known for her humility, her down-to-earth approach to fame. So for her to highlight any gesture at all meant it had to be something extraordinary. Whatever it was, it clearly left a mark. Sam Heughan, it seemed, had once again managed to make an impression that transcended the usual Hollywood sparkle. Theories continued to swirl, until Caitriona finally offered more context. And what she revealed stunned everyone. The huge gift wasn't about luxury or price tags at all. It was about thought, timing, and care. It happened during one of the most demanding periods of her career, when she was juggling Outlander's intense filming schedule, other projects, and personal obligations. Burned out and exhausted, she admitted she was close to her breaking point. That's when Sam stepped in. Not with diamonds, not with cars, but with something far more meaningful. According to Caitriona, the huge gift was a full weekend getaway, meticulously arranged by Sam himself. He rented a sprawling countryside estate in the Scottish Highlands, complete with breathtaking views, a private chef, and quiet corners for reflection. It wasn't about extravagance, it was about giving her the one thing she didn't realize she needed: space. It wasn't about the money, she said, smiling softly. It was about the thought behind it. He knew exactly what I needed, before I did. Fans were quick to notice what that meant. The gesture wasn't huge in size, but in significance. Sam had recognized her struggle and responded with empathy, offering her peace rather than possessions. In a world obsessed with glitz, he'd given her something far rarer: rest, understanding, and care. But there was one more detail, a personal touch that turned the gift into something unforgettable. When Caitriona arrived at the estate, she found a leather-bound book waiting for her. Inside were behind-the-scenes photographs from their years on Outlander, each accompanied by a handwritten note from Sam. Some recalled inside jokes, others described meaningful days on set, and a few were simple words of encouragement for when things got hard. That, she admitted, voice softening, was the part that really got me. It wasn't just a gift. It was a reminder of everything we'd been through together. The revelation sent a wave of emotion across the fandom. Social media, once buzzing with theories about duels and romance, now overflowed with admiration for Sam's thoughtfulness. "This is why we love them," one fan wrote. "Huge doesn't mean expensive. Huge means heart." Another added, "That's not just friendship, that's understanding on a soul level." Of course, not everyone resisted reading between the lines. Some insisted such a deeply personal gesture couldn't be just platonic. "How many co-stars do that for each other?" one user asked. Others defended it as a rare example of genuine friendship untouched by Hollywood pretense. Caitriona herself left the truth deliciously ambiguous. She didn't define it, didn't deny it, only smiled and said, "He's been more than a co-star. He's been a partner through all of it." In the end, the story of the huge gift became larger than the gift itself. It sparked conversations about what meaningful gestures truly look like in an industry built on appearances. Was it the scale that mattered, or the soul behind it? For Caitriona, the answer was clear. Sam hadn't just given her a weekend or a book. He'd given her a memory, a reminder of how far they'd come, and the comfort of being seen and understood by someone who'd shared every step of that journey. And as fans replayed the story in their minds, imagining the quiet Scottish estate, the sound of laughter over dinner, the weight of those handwritten notes, one truth lingered. Sam Heughan's gift was, indeed, huge. Not for its price or scale, but for the echo it left behind, a moment that blurred the line between friendship and something more. And though Caitriona never revealed every detail, her smile said what words could not. Maybe the gift was more than a gesture. Maybe it was a glimpse of something still unfolding. A story neither of them is quite ready to end. And yet, even after the story seemed complete, one question lingered: was that the only gift? In the final moments of the interview, as Caitriona smiled knowingly at the camera, she added just one more sentence: "But maybe, that wasn't the last one." The host laughed, the audience cheered, and the conversation moved on. But fans couldn't let it go. What did she mean? Was there another surprise waiting to be revealed? Something even deeper, even more personal? Only Sam and Caitriona know the truth, and for now, they're keeping that secret between them. Somewhere in the quiet Scottish countryside, perhaps another memory, another gift, still waits to be discovered.